You're from South Dakota, which has a relatively small immigrant population, and you made a decision to move to Los Angeles, where 35% of the population consists of immigrants. Do you feel unsafe? Do you?
I feel unsafe.
Do you feel unsafe?
I feel unsafe with
because
the border.
I grew up with these individuals, and these individuals have actually improved my life. They've given me a worldview that I wish you had. Look, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like the Affordable Care Act is perfect. It's something that we were criticizing Obama for quite a bit, especially because it lacked the proper cost controls and because it was essentially a gigantic handout to private industry. And, you know, this notion that if we just make it a free market system, we had a free market system. And guess what? A lot of people had no access to health insurance because they were being denied for pre-existing conditions. So there are a lot of positive things, there are a lot of positive things that came out of the Affordable Care Act, including, don't get emotional, including allowing us.
Why am I not entitled to college education for free? What makes that socialism, but free high school education is not socialism?
We made that decision in this country that we were going up until high school. And if we want to talk about
but could we not make the decision that we're going through college?
Who's going to pay for it?
College used to be free in America. Public colleges used to be free in America. They were properly funded and they were free. I'm talking about public colleges. They used to be free in America. All the things that Bernie Sanders is campaigning on are things that Americans used to have, but they were taken away from us just to give the top 1% the giant tax cuts that they're enjoying today.
That is in answer to your question. I mean, a lot of them are coming for the welfare benefits now. As Milton Friedman said, you can't have a welfare state and open borders. And we're getting a lot of that now.
All it takes is a quick Google search to find that undocumented immigrants have no access to government benefits. It's a great distraction to have Americans look at the little guy and blame them for all their problems when the wealthiest people in this country are basically raping and pillaging us, right? So that's what's happening.
You're not claiming asylum if you come into this country illegally and then raise your hands and say, I'm claiming asylum. You claim asylum at a port of entry. That is not the case.
So what do we do when Border Patrol agents are literally blocking ports of entry to prevent them from coming in legally? What do we do? Because that's the thing. Trump has gone out of his way to do away with legal means to claim asylum. Look, I don't know what your family values are, but my family values are, if my family is in jeopardy, if their lives are at risk, I will do anything and everything to get them to safety. If you look at statistics that actually matter, so yes, the unemployment rate is low. What is the quality of those jobs? What do they pay? Do they pay a living wage? Are they full-time jobs? Oftentimes, they're either temporary construction jobs or they don't pay good living wages. And so if you look at consumer debt today is higher than it was at the height of the last economic collapse. We're all going into more and more debt just to be able to provide for our families and to go to school. So there are other measures of the economy that I think, unfortunately, are being ignored. They were ignored in the Obama administration. They're certainly being ignored now. And we need to find ways to improve the economy for the working class, for the middle class, for individuals who actually put their sweat and their blood into making these companies successful.